This is the story of a witch and wizard, and they made a magic potion for casting spells, and those spells will turn the city topsy-turvy, and it's up to the animals to save the world. It's a mega magic retro potion. Mega magic retro potion. Mega magic retro potion. Mega magic retro potion. This is the story of a witch and wizard. Mega magic retro potion. Mega magic retro potion.
Every wizard for himself! What's going on? I don't know. Earthquake, maybe.
Oh no! It's no earthquake! Our property is being overrun by a bunch of hooligan human construction workers with hard hats and noisy contraptions!
Better get used to it, lady! We're building a mega-sized amusement park on this spot!
An amusement park? No, whose idiotic idea was that?
Mayor Bluffs! Who else?
But my nephew and I live here! We can't be expected to put up with this infernal construction racket!
This is nothing, lady! Wait till it's finished!
He's right, Auntie. We'll hear nothing but the joyous screaming and laughter of children having fun. Ooh, it's enough to give you the shivers.
Tough tamales, pal! If you don't like it, go fight City Hall!
That's precisely what I plan to do!
Just think, Jacob, an amusement park. That means lots of cotton candy and hamburgers and french fries.
Not to mention popcorn and sunflower seeds. It will certainly liven up this gloomy old part of town.
Oh, I hope the wizard's scheming doesn't mess this up.
Not to worry, old friend. Luckily, our masters are usually unsuccessful at whatever they attempt.
Mr. Mayor, as a prominent citizen of Megalopolis, I insist that you halt construction on this amusement park immediately!
That's telling him, Bobby!
Sorry, my loyal constituent, but I serve the will of the people, and their voice has shouted loud and clear, "We want Megaland!" Besides, it's too late to call it off. The bribes, the bids are already in. Besides, think of how much the children of Megalopolis will love it. And I'm sure you'll love it too, Mr. Boo. What was your name? Anyway, it's too late. The contracts are going to be signed today.
That pompous political hack! I wonder how he'd like living next door to an amusement park. He'd see things a lot differently if he were in my shoes.
Hold on, nephew! You may have just come up with a brilliant idea!
What brilliant idea is that?
We'll put the mayor in your shoes! We'll brew up a little body-swapping spell between you and Mayor Bluff!
You expect me to switch places with that self-important windbag? Thanks, but no thanks. Ha!
Now, Bubba, it'll only be for a couple of hours. Just long enough for you, as mayor, to co-op construction of Megaland. Brilliant, huh?
Maybe you're right, Auntie.
Have I ever been wrong? Don't answer that. Now, let's hurry to the laboratory!
I'm worried, Maurizio. These body-switching spells have a way of getting out of hand.
I'm worried too. This could ruin everything. Goodbye, saltwater taffy. Farewell, chili dogs. Adieu, pretzels. Adios, cotton candy. Sayonara, sushi on a stick.
By the power, hail and hearty, of an earthquake on a roll! Rule these pot feet, part and party, of the one and only scroll! Formula of deepest night, if it's you, then show your might! Join what once was rent asunder, to the sound of flames omnipotent potion. Now hear our wish and grant us a notion.
Hey, careful with that stuff.
Take this wizard and this mayor. Together they make quite a pair. Switch them now from skin to skin, inside out and outside in. This liquid will make them switch till you can't tell which from which.
Now to say it in reverse and make a curse a whole lot worse. Which from which tell can't you tell? Switch them make will liquid this. In outside and out inside, skin to skin from now them switch. Hair a quite holiday together. Mayor this and wizard this take.
Ow, 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 ow.
Now remember, you must sign that stop construction order before the 7 hours are up. This time the spell can't last longer than that, or the body switch will be permanent.
Don't sweat it, Auntie. I'll be back just like that, with a mere snap of my fingers.
You call this coffee? This swill isn't fit for a dog. I'm warning you, Miss Withers. If you can't brew a better cup of coffee than this, you're fired.
I'm sorry, Mayor Bluff. I'll make a fresh pot right away.
What a grouse.
I hope this one is more to your liking, sir.
Why shouldn't it be to my liking? The coffee is just splendid. Like you, my dear.
Why, thanks.
Now, what have we here?
Your appointment book, sir. Now, don't forget, 6 o'clock sharp. The Mayor of the Year banquet in your honor.
How touching. Whose idea was that?
Why, yours, of course.
That figures. Oh, my. This is a comfortable chair. Quite a cozy setup the mayor has here. Not exactly my taste, but we can fix that with a few small touches. But first, let's get rid of this abomination. My dear, why not take an extra long lunch hour while I attend to a few matters here?
I'm definitely going to have to order more of that coffee.
Well, Miss Withers, don't just stand there. Get me that coffee I asked for. Chop, chop.
Coffee's too unhealthy. Try this, Mr. Mayor. Bottoms up.
Hold on a minute. You're not my secretary. Who in blazes are you? More importantly, who in blazes am I?
Grab yourself an eyeful, Bluffy, if you can handle it.
I'm hideous and skinny. How can I run a city looking like this?
And not to worry, it's just a little body switch. You'll be back to your old obnoxious self in no time.
No, no, no! I don't want to look like this. I'd rather be struck by lightning.
I forgot to tell you, you're a wizard now. You have to be careful what you wish for.
What do you mean I'm a wizard? An honest-to-goodness wizard?
In this case, it's more like honest to badness. The person you switch bodies with is a lousy wizard.
Lousy schmousy. I can't wait to try out my magical powers. Let's see. I wish for a ton of money. It worked! I'm a wealthy man.
And I'm one ticked-off witch. This wizard wannabe better learn to control himself.
The spell worked, Maurizio. And it appears that Mayor Bluff is an even bigger buffoon than bubonic.
What? Jacob, why is your voice coming out of me?
I'm not sure, Maurizio, but your voice is coming out in mine.
Holy guacamole, Jacob. You don't suppose that when we got splashed with that formula that
Switch bodies? That must be it. What's that strange rumbling in my stomach?
Those are called hunger pangs. It's been almost an hour since you ate.
I can't worry about that now, Maurizio. We need to get to City Hall and make sure Bubonic signs that stop work order so we can get back into our own bodies.
Stop the order? But the amusement park sounded like fun.
Do you want your body back or not?
Great. I'll fly. See you there, Jacob. Oh, these things hurt. What's wrong with your wings? My wings.
That, my feathered friend, is called rheumatism. Don't worry, you'll get used to it. All you have to do is flap them up and down like this.
Sorry, Jacob. I may have the body of a bird, but deep down, I'm a terra firma kind of guy. Do you think I still have 9 lives as a bird?
Come on, Mauricio, let's go.
Ow, Jacob, careful of my wing.
Now this is more like it.
Good heavens! What's happened to your office? And that music!
I made a few changes while you were out. How do you like it?
It's so gloomy and depressing.
Yes, exactly the effect I was after. Pardon me for a moment. Hello, City Hall. Mayor Bluff speaking.
What are you doing, you lollygagging lowlife?
Please excuse me while I calm down this kooky constituent.
This pencil-pushing Estia-switch parties with is driving me bonkers! Stop it this instant! Have you drawn up that order to stop construction on the amusement park?
What order? What amusement park? Oh, yes. As a matter of fact, it's right in front of me.
Well, sign it and get your tail back here too sweet so we can make the switch!
Plenty of time for that, Auntie. But you see, I found that as mayor, I have many important duties, many responsibilities. Now, stop bothering me!
I never realized what a long walk it is to City Hall. It's much shorter as the raven flies.
Yes, well, maybe I could have found that out if I could have gotten these old wings to work.
And now, my dear, there are a few matters I'd like you to attend to.
Listen, Mauricio, that's Bubonic's voice.
Quick, boost me up so I can hear what he's saying.
If only you'd use my wings. But you are a lot lighter as a bird, Mauricio.
I intend to make some drastic changes around here. First, I want every tree removed from Megalopolis Park and replaced with Venus flytraps.
Venus flytraps? You mean those awful plants that eat raw meat?
No, they're really quite delightful plants once they get to know you. Know you. After that, I plan to do away with all the playgrounds. To my sensitive eardrums, the sound of children's laughter is like fingernails on a blackboard. And finally, I'm stopping construction on Megaland. But I'm not going to stop being mayor. I like this job.
Did you hear that?
Megalopolis will never be the same.
Oh, and neither will I.
I'm a real live wizard!
You'll be a real dead wizard if you don't cut that out.
Come on, lady. Lighten up!
Will you quit fooling around? Show some dignity! You're the mayor, for badness sakes!
Not anymore, I'm not. This is a lot more fun.
Oh, you washed-up wizards. Wasting time as usual, I see. Instead of casting spells, are you trying to make fun of me?
Maggot! Oh.
And just who might you be?
Maledictus T. Maggot, of course. Or has the name already slipped through the holes in your Swiss cheese brain?
I don't recall scheduling an appointment with you, butt breath. You want one? Call my secretary.
You're going to regret it if you don't!
No! You're going to regret it if you don't get out of my office immediately! I am here by the will of the people!
You'll have to excuse my nephew. He's not himself today.
That's right. So if you don't mind, bug off, bugface.
I'm so sorry. In that case, I'd better be popping off. But please, forgive the interruption.
I don't believe it. You actually got rid of Maggot.
Nothing to it. I deal with blowhards like him every day.
You know, Bluffy, I could get used to having someone like you around.
Look, Mauricio, all the construction trucks are leaving.
Yes, but Bubonic doesn't want to switch back. And that's bad news for Megalopolis and us. We need to go see Annie Noah.
You really know how to spoil a lady, Bluffy.
Huh. Well, that's easy when you're a wizard. Who needs to be a mayor when I can do all this?
Tyrania here. Who's calling?
Only the new mayor of Megalopolis, that's who.
Bubonic, what are you babbling about?
I love this job. For the first time in my 600-year-old life, I'm bossing people around. It's wonderful. I just turned Megalopolis Park into a giant flytrap preserve.
So what are you saying? That you'd like to make the body swap permanent?
Exactly, Auntie. No more maggot. And no more you. It's the best of both worlds.
Well, that's just hunky-dory with me. Bluffy here is a better wizard than you'll ever be. And he totally intimidated that insect, maggot.
And we're agreed. We'll just let the old cuckoo clock run out. Good. Then you and Bluffy can come to my Mayor of the Year banquet, and we'll make it official.
Mauricio, you and I will be stuck in each other's bodies forever.
Oh, no. Now I'll have to suffer with your rheumatism for the rest of my 9 lives.
I'll have to suffer with your hunger for the rest of my life. We need to get to Auntie Noah's faster.
Okay, but I'm not flying.
Then climb on my back. And now I'm just a miserable cat.
A miserable cat? How rude! You're a feline of noble standing. And speaking of standing, I don't know how you manage it on these scrawny legs.
In other words, Bubonic and Mayor Bluff have switched bodies, correct?
Yes, and accidentally so have Jacob and I.
But that's not the worst part. Now Bubonic has changed his mind about switching back, which means the city is stuck with a wizard for mayor, and we're stuck in each other's bodies.
Let's see. The voices and the bodies no longer match. We have to find a way to switch them back.
Exactly!
Well, here's a little something, and it goes like this. When all of you can harmonize, things can then reorganize. But not until you're right on pitch can all of you even hope to switch.
You mean all 4 of us have to sing together?
You heard right. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm a bit tuckered out.
Singing isn't a problem, Jacob. I'm a tenor, remember? Oh, no! What's happened to my golden vocal cords?
We have a bigger problem than that, Maurizio. We only have half an hour to get all the way across town to the mayor's banquet. And it's an hour by land. Do you know what that means?
We're gonna take a plane? I'm afraid to look. How am I doing?
You're doing fine. Now, flap faster. A little more to the left. That's it. Now, back to the right.
What happened to the jazz band I ordered?
Bubonic has a thing for cello music.
And these decorations, they're so important and medieval.
So are you, Bluffy. You're a wizard now, remember? A really ancient wizard, but with the smarmy soul and savvy of a politician. Ooh, what a combo!
Look, it's Barbara Blabber. Here's my chance to get even with that big mouth for calling me mean and spiteful.
Mr. Mayor, is there any truth to the rumor that you plan on turning the city museum into a mausoleum?
I do indeed, Miss Blabber. There's nothing as warm and inviting as a room full of petrified mummies. Don't you agree?
Watch this bit of wizardry.
Turn that camera off!
How much farther do I have to fly? My wings are killing me.
They're my wings, so quit complaining.
Oh no, rain. Can a raven fly in the rain?
Normally, that's not a problem, unless there's a big wet cat on his back.
Citizens of Megalopolis, in honor of this momentous occasion, I have written a special song. If you'll kindly turn to your song sheets. When skies are gray, I like it that way. When I see gloom and doom, it makes my heart go boom, boom, boom.
Oh, it's a lucky thing a cat always lands on his feet.
And even luckier that I landed on you.
What a stroke of luck. We're at the mayor's banquet.
And listen, they're singing. Auntie Noah's riddle said we have to harmonize.
Then we have to sneak inside so we can sing too.
Quick, follow me.
Makes my heart go boom, boom, boom.
When skies are gray, I like it that way. Nothing's happening.
Gloom and doom, it makes my heart go boom, boom.
sense, Jacob. But that's because you're not on pitch.
When stars are gray,
I like it that way.
when I see gloom and doom, it makes my heart go boom, boom, boom.
When I see gloom and doom, it makes my heart go boom, boom, boom.
My, Bluffy, you're quite a crooner.
Put a lid on it, you old bat.
What?
Oh no, I'm not the mayor anymore.
What happened? I'm not a wizard anymore.
A wizard? After this fiasco, you won't even be the mayor.
We did it.
Yeah, but I guess you could say I bit myself on the behind. Not that I'm complaining. This banquet has really good food. And now I've got my stomach back to appreciate it.
Almost a full 7 hours away from your nagging. It was paradise. Until you had to ruin the spell.
I didn't do anything! And listen, Bubby, you're no prize yourself, you know. Bluffy was not only a superior wizard, but he intimidated Maggot, too!
No one intimidates Maledictus T. Maggot. But since you two seem to enjoy body switching so much, let's see how you like living like this.
Ah, look what you've done!
Me? This was all your fault, Bigger!
You are the one.
Well, it's nice to see that things are back to normal around here. But my wings ache. What did you do to them? You must have bent them the wrong way.